already we know, you go to a doctor, the doctor will recommend tests, and the test report tells you everything. You don't have to go to the doctor after that. You still go because you just want to be sure. The device identified was a left ventricular assist device, LVAD in short. And then people went around asking, what is LVAD, what is LVAD? And then somebody told the director it is a blood pump. So pump, so is it, what kind of pump? Is it a centrifugal pump? So they came running to me as though he is a fluid mechanics person. So I had absolutely no connection with the medical school activity. I was dragged straight into it, and they said, here is some money. Please build a blood pump, which doctors will be happy about. So now, so I said, I don't know much about blood, and I don't know much about medicine, but I know this pump will have a spinning component, that much I can understand. It has to raise the pressure from one value to another. So, I said, no, you have the right. If you know fluid mechanics, you know everything. I mean, this is what our director, who is an electronics person, he said. You just need, if you want to solve problems of the society, you practically have to go to not just an engineer, not mechanical, maybe a fluid thermal engineer. So as of today, almost, I mean, it started as a joke, but I'm seriously involved in building the blood pump using first principles. And we have learned in the fluid thermal. So, the contents of this conference are absolutely alive and will persist for decades to come. And as far as the present is concerned, it's the need of the hour. So I hope the participants have a fruitful stay during the conference. So, expectation, they should use this conference as an opportunity for discussions, building relationships, collaborations, and aim for big ideas. Given the tradition of this university and the department at AMU, I'm sure that the sessions will be intellectually stimulating, leading to an enriching experience. So, once again, for your participation here, thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Muralidhar sir. Indeed, it is very true that what Dr. Muralidhar said. The basic essence of engineering, if you read the definition, is to make the life of human being easy through a means of technology. So whatever we do, we just need to reiterate ourselves that what is the human impact is going to be on what we are doing. In this related thing, there had been recently some allied branches popped up in the field of technology, and sometimes people just think about replacing the core engineering with the allied engineering, and this is a very big misconception. And from this platform I want to convey this message especially to the young people, and don't get confused with the buzzwords like AI, ML, things like this. The role of these allied things is to augment and supplement the outcome of the core engineering. They can never be a replacement of the core engineering. And the sooner we realize it, the better we are off. If I go back 20 years ago, when I was in the US pursuing my PhD, my supervisor sometimes used to say, tell me that beware of the buzzwords in the market like nanotechnology. Because back then it was portrayed that the solution to every single problem is nanotechnology. The director is sitting here, no offense. But it was portrayed, it was marketed. And later on we find that it is one of the ways to augment the things to improve the technology, but it is not the replacement of the basic sciences. So we should keep different things in their proper compartments and not overlap each other. Yes, it's good. We need to make the use of the latest tools available to augment the outcome. As Dr. Munir said that we are talking about 3D, 4D, now we are talking about multi-scale, multi-physics. But still, we must start from the basic science. The foundation often is underground, but the building cannot be imagined without the foundation. Next, I would like to request Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor Muhammad Qurraish Sir is among us, and we are eagerly waiting to listen his kind words on this occasion.
Professor K. Muralidharan, Dr. Pankaj Pridakshin, Dean Professor Mohammad Altamash Sahab, Principal Sufyan Beg Sahab, Chairperson of the Department, and the coordinators of the seminar, Faisal Beg Sahab and Naeem Akhtar Sahab, dear teachers and the students. It's indeed a privilege for me to be here this morning to attend a very important international conference on heat transfer and fluid dynamics. Vice Chancellor wanted to come and he was eager to come to visit, but because of his pressing assignments, he could not make it. I was supposed to attend another meeting, but he asked me that, I have to go there because he could understand the very importance of the seminar and the participation of you all here. I basically, do not belong to this discipline. I come from in the field of international studies, but nonetheless, as Professor Sufyan Beg has pointed out, that what the glorious future this engineering college has, I be one of the direct beneficiaries in the sense that my son has passed out from this very great institution, and then he went to Imperial College London, and there he specialized in sustainable future energy, and he is placed there in London now. So it is because of this engineering department that we could have much better placements of the students. Coming to the heat transfer and fluid dynamics, what I can understand, these are the vital areas of mechanical engineering which play a crucial role in addressing many aspects of engineering challenges. In addition to the classical application, I believe that, I was just reading as to what it is. I find that this is more, this involves more of a pure sciences and lots of application of mathematics. And in this, we can see the role of heat transfer and dynamics in the field of environment technology, in aerospace, and as pointed out that there are participants from other disciplines also, like from solar and nuclear energy and other things. As a student of international relations and aware citizen, what I could see and I could foresee the importance of the engineering and manufacture industry. There is a transformation in the image of the government right now, that what we find that there is a shift in the government from digital technology or services sector to manufacture sector in recent years. We have almost 70% of our 60% of our population involved in agriculture. but their contribution only of 15% of GNP. Rest of these goes to services sector, wherein also we are unable to provide sufficient jobs to the people. So under the wave of India, startups, the government is now focusing on manufacturing industry. And there I could see lots of opportunities coming up in the new fields which are emerging in the field of engineering and for the students. I think that lots of MSMEs and others, they contribute 60 to 70% of our GNP. And I think that in case you are venturing to the new fields with more and more interaction and our clientele with the direct, facilities with the industries, our linkages with the industries, I think there is a great future, for our future engineers in this country. And the conference like this, which have a cutting edge areas in the field of engineering, has lots of impact and it makes a sense. I congratulate the chairperson of the department as well as the organizers for selecting this very important topic. And I look forward that, I am told that around 110 papers would be delivered during coming 2 days. And I look forward that this will lead to a healthy interaction between the scholars and the founders, and the proceedings of the seminar will have a great impact on our learning as well as of benefit for the students. I once again thank you for giving me this opportunity, asking me to come here, and I wish that all those who have visited from outside and especially those who have visited for the first time on this campus, you should take a look around of the campus. We have a green campus and we are proud of the fact. And I was talking to Professor Muralidharan this morning that, Professor Pradarshini, that, his is the first visit. I wish that you could stay some more time. And I hope that your stay will be comfortable. And in case you will find anything interesting, please have a good word to other colleagues outside whenever you go back to your parent institution. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Muhammad Al-Risha. Our next agenda item in the list is to give the vote of thanks. And for that, I request Professor Naeem Akhtar Sahab, one of the organizing secretary of the conference, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you. Honorable Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor Mohammed Gurges, Dean Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Mr. M. Abdul Principal Director, College of Engineering and Technology, Professor M. Sufyan Beg, Chief Guest, Professor Muralidharan, Guest of Honor, Dr. Pankaj Priyadarshi, Chairperson, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Professor Mohammad Muzammil, Professor M. Faisal Saeed Beg, Professor Mohammad Faizar, Keynote Speaker, Professor Abdul Samad from IIT Madras. Our Finance Officer was also here, Professor Mohsin Khan, Professor Arif Suhail, members of the Advisory Committee, Professor Anil Kumar Sharma, Professor Abdul Rahim from JMI New Delhi, participants of the conference, delegates, distinguished guests, dignitaries of the university, chairpersons of various departments, faculty members, members of the various committees of the conference, volunteers, the students, supporting staff, ladies and gentlemen, and media person if any. Assalamu alaikum and good morning. I express my sincere gratitude and thanks on the occasion of inaugural function of International Conference on Advances in Heat Transfer and Fluid Dynamics, AHTFD-22. I, on my behalf, on behalf of the organizing committee and the Department of Mechanical Engineering. Thank you all for sparing time from your busy schedule and grace the occasion with your presence. We are thankful to all keynote speakers from India and abroad, both online and in person, the authors and the reviewers of the papers for sparing their valuable time for reviewing the papers. We are thankful to various agencies, namely Science and Engineering Research Board (DST), Indian National Science Academy INSA, New Delhi, Dawakhana Tibbiya College, Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh, Supermart in Aligarh for their financial support in inaugurating the conference. I wish to place on record our sincere thanks to all the members of various committees, colleagues, technical staff, students and others who have helped in organizing the conference, that is this important event, namely AHTFD-22. I am also thankful to the core committees of the conference for their painstaking efforts since the beginning of the year 2022 for the success of the conference. Our special thanks are for the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Pro Vice Chancellor, the authorities of the University, AMU Aligarh, Dean Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Principal Zakir Hussain College of Engineering and Technology, Chairperson Department of Mechanical Engineering for their support and encouragement to make this occasion a great success. Once again, I thank you all.
Mr. Faizan, sir, the official photographer is the right date, so he wants us to hold it for a moment for the official photograph. Just a minute.
Thank you very much, Professor Neem. In accordance with the rich tradition of the university, we are getting close to the teachers for last. We are going to play the university drama. The visuals are stunning, and I hope especially our guests will enjoy it. It will be followed by national anthem.
Thank तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे, जय हे, जय हे, जय 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 हे।
Thank you very much. Everyone, please be seated. There are a couple of announcements before we disperse. Yes, the tea is waiting. Okay, we are running a little bit behind the schedule. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. The tea is waiting in the next door. And there are a couple of keynote speeches lined up right after the tea. And these are very important keynote speeches. In the same hall that we are sitting here. So the secretary of the conference told me that we have a break between now and until 11:20. And we are coming to come back at 11:20 to participate and listen to the keynote speakers. Once again, thank you very much for your patience. And I think most of you are colleagues. Before you go rebellion for the tea, let's go for the tea. Thank you very much.